sucks at it. I have it on video. Killing it.
Hey,
Boyfriend activities.
did you do this?
Did I do what?
Suck the chicken off this? Did you?
Stevie.
No, I didn't.
Okay, let's get real. Let's get in there. Yep. What are you doing?
Stevie got a carbon splinter.
Ooh. Rookie. Alright, we're good. I'm here with the driver, the 7B, Sean Becker. How'd you feel about the race last night?
Oh, the race was insane. You know, Caleb Montgomery, he's probably the best golfing partner you'd ever ask for if you want to get kicked out of a golf club. But man, every time I'm around that guy, I feel like he's trying to kill me out there. Don't know what it is. Love the guy to death. But I get scared every time he's around me. I just... death sliders left and right. Like, I just... oh my god, here he comes! So, I'm holding on for dear life. But I still love the kid.
Do you feel like he has the hots for you, or he just does it in general to everybody?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm probably sound selfish if I'm saying he only does it to me, but he probably does it to other people. But I don't know. Maybe I want him just to do it to me and be his one and only. But I'm sure he's doing it to everybody out there.
So what's your plan on going in tonight if you see the 3 car around you?
Run and hide. That should be the plan all the time. But yeah, I gotta stay away from him. I just have to like put my foot down and leave him in the dust.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh, thank you, Sean, for that nice little interview. That was really sweet. But night 2 of the HK, we're getting into it. Same thing as Friday night or Monday night, if you guys are watching the video in video time. We qualified good. We were still less than a 10th off, but we were still just 5th. The times were really tight, and Yeah, I think maybe like all the way down to, I don't know, deeper into the field, it was only 2/10 apart, and it only takes 3/10 to blink your eye. So people get all worked up, and I wasn't too happy with qualifying 5th, but I don't really care whenever it comes to position of qualifying. I really want to know the times, because based on the times I can know, hey, was it the car? Did I not enter right? And I feel like I had a couple really good 3 and 4s. I probably could have had a little bit more throttle input. But as for 1 and 2, Justin just entered a little bit higher than me, and that allowed him to be higher off the exit and just have more speed coming down the hill for pretty much the cut down line. And I entered pretty soft and modest in 1 and 2, and I feel like that's just where I lost my speed, and it was less than a 10th. But getting into this start, I watched the outside view. I feel like this is more of just a racing deal, if I'm being completely honest. Dylan and I were both trying to fight for the grip, and I feel like he got in the slick and kind of just moved up in the slick and kicked his right rear out, and since I was crowding him down, his right rear just hopped over my left rear, and I mean, it sucks. I'm sorry, Dylan. It's just how it goes sometimes, and yeah, but now as for this, Caden, I watched the outside start on this, and as you guys can see, Dylan and I both rolled into that first start. We're going to roll into this next start, but yeah, like, watch. I rolled into that start, and I feel like we're rolling into this start. Like, right now, we start rolling. We were rolling long before the line right there, but Caden, you just didn't go, buddy. You didn't go, and you screwed me, and you screwed yourself. We both, I mean, I guess you ran second either way, but, I mean, fuck. No, you didn't run second because Copeland got the best of us on the next start, and this was actually going to be a really good start of mine because I got underneath him, and I showed him where the bottom was, and, yeah, I tried to finish out the corner, and yeah, I thought Tanner was going to try and finish out his corner a little bit to cut that a little close. But let's see if we roll into the start again. And we're picking up the throttle, and we're rolling long before the line, just like I did. But yeah, no, Caden just didn't go on my start, and it fucked me, honestly. You screwed me, Caden, and that wasn't very cool. I don't know if you watched the videos. I had no hard feelings at all. It's just racing. You did a Tanner Carrick start. Usually Carrick, if you guys ever start next to Tanner Carrick, he is probably one of the hardest people to start next to, because in his mind, if he feels like he's not going to get a good start, he's just not going to go, and he's going to screw you over 10 out of 10 times, and he's just not going to go, and it screws him over every single time in High Limit and Outlaws, because they kind of have the rule that the leader does start the pace. If I want to roll into it a little bit early, not slam on the gas and go. That's not what we're saying. I'm not slamming on the gas and going before the cone, but we're all trying to get our posture right on the car, and we're just trying to roll into it and get some momentum going. And yeah, that's just how it goes. But it pretty much, it screwed my whole entire start. Like I said on the Monday night video, I felt like that start, Gage got a better start, he got a better crossover, and then Jace kind of used me up and put me in a position where I had to lift. And yeah, that's just how it goes in dirt racing. There's nothing I can do about it besides tell you how I feel about it. And I feel like the Dylan start was a racing deal, and then Caden just didn't go, and he did a Tanner Carrick start because he didn't have the posture he probably wanted, and he just didn't go. So I guess if somebody rolls into the start now and I'm starting next to somebody good, or like if I'm starting next to Justin and Justin rolls into it, or DJ or anyone good, I'm just not going to go. I'm just going to hold my ground, and if I get screwed over because of it, I doubt I will, because it's going to look bad not a 10 out of 10 times if I don't roll into the gas. But oh well, that's the name of the game. The heat race was just meh. But now it's feature time. We started 14th and charged up to 6th, and same thing as before. This one wasn't because the feature was so long. I put in the wrong battery. My bad. But, yeah, live and learn. We're definitely not going to be doing that in Santa Maria. But you know what? Now it calls for a little bit of a shorter video. So you guys, hopefully the watch time goes up. But now we're kind of just same thing as Monday or Friday. We're just going where they're not. But my motor was really cold. So if you guys can hear it, I just wanted to be quiet for a second so you guys can hear it. It's just really, it's grunting. Like, there's no RPM to the thing. It's just, it's all, there's no scream to it like an ASCS motor. And I feel like that kind of hurt me in the beginning of the feature for really getting my starts going and for being on it on these sliders and stuff like that. And yeah, but as I said in the first video, Jace got really upset with me on a slider that I did. If you guys saw it on his Facebook, go check out Dominic Gordon Racebook or Facebook. Jace, I'm throwing sliders every single lap. You know that I'm there. And like I said earlier, you got to throw these sliders on these small tracks to pressure people and get them to really mess up. I want you to make a mistake, and I want you to be all worried about me being there and throwing sliders on you. That's just how I want it to be. And yeah, I'm going to throw a slider. Like right there, I get a big run, so I'm going to throw a big slider. And this one clears money, and then I didn't really get up to the top as much as I should have. I should have gotten up to the top a little bit better. I probably didn't have to slide myself right here. That's where I messed up, and I allowed Jace to get a Mondo run on me in 3 and 4, or into 1 and 2, because of the Mondo run that he got into 3 and 4. And now this is the slider that he's a little upset about. I had my right front at your left rear, and yeah, see, I don't see you, big dog. I hit his left front, but I watched his cockpit. You could clearly see me, and it takes 2 people to wreck in a sprint car at the end of the day. I am a firm believer of that. And if you know I'm not going to lift because I can't see you and I did not see you, you should get on the brakes 10 out of 10 times. DJ has put me in that position more than I am comfortable saying with. Justin's put me in that position. Dominic Scelzi's put me in that position. Everyone in California racing puts each other in those positions. It's just how short track racing is. It's turned into more of motocross, and we have to put each other in screwed positions. My right rear is going to beat your left front 10 out of 10 times. It's not me being an asshole. It's just me saying it how it is, and I'm going to say how it is every single time. And I feel like if you want to keep on moving forward, and if you want to go from the back to top 5 positions or podiums or winning these NARC races, you have to put people in positions like that. It's just how it is. There's no sweet spot to cover it up, and I want to move forward. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about having a picnic after the races and going and having a good time and having beers. I'm thinking about moving forward. I got to put on for Pombo in the stands. Pombo busts his ass all freaking day. My dad busts his ass. He drives everywhere. We're setting up the camper. My whole family works really hard just for me to come out here and do this, and I'll be damned if I'm going to think about cupcakes and rainbows when I'm out there and making friends and sunshines and rainbows and drawing with crayons at a fucking local Texas roadhouse. That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm fucking going. And I'm also sick and tired of not winning these heat races from the front row, and that really sucks. But you know what? I watched a couple videos back, and I learned a couple of things. I learned a lot of things, actually. I need to be better on my starts, and that's just something. I feel like usually my starts are actually my strong suit, and this weekend just really didn't showcase that. But more than that, what I'm actually really proud of from this whole entire weekend is the goofy shit that Pombo and I tried. We tried a couple of weird things, and we kind of got out of our comfort zone with the race car. Especially for the small track shit. We kind of usually stay in a lane and we work around that lane and get a little goofy, but this time we got really different and we tried to expand our growth, and Pombo had a couple ideas and we really worked on that, and I was like, dude, I'd go for it. I mean, if I'm too tight, I'm not going to give a shit. I mean, we've been too loose before and I didn't give a shit, so what's the difference of being too tight versus too loose? I mean, we're learning. That's what really matters. As long as we're learning something, I think that's what really matters. And I feel like if you make mistakes and you know you didn't like that, and you can have an honest conversation with you and your crew guys about why you didn't like it and what you could possibly do to be better, I think that's going to help propel your team in the future to win these NARC races, win these high-limit outlaw races. That's kind of what it takes to be up in the front of these races, is being comfortable with making those mistakes and having being able to put yourself in a objective position and say, I think this is why the race car didn't work, and then being able to be subjective, because at the end of the day, it's my ass in the seat, and you got to be a little subjective and say, I didn't feel comfortable with this. I think I didn't like this because it got tight right here, and I would drive it like this, and I like driving it like this. And then your crew guy will say, well, I think if you recall your throttle right here and you keep your car a little bit straighter, maybe get your wing back a little bit sooner, or use your shock cable to fix this, then we'll be able to know a little bit more. And it builds momentum. It gets that snowball rolling down the mountain, and it smooths off all the round edges. And as always, thank you guys for watching the video. This is it. I fucked up this time. I put in a used battery, and I thought I put in the new battery. My bad. GoPro didn't last. But thank you guys for watching. We're going to be at Santa Maria NARC. Check out shopcaleb.com. Get your merch there. We're live, baby. Let's go.